Oh, what's up, everyone? Oh man, so today's November 30th, 2020, and I just got back from Hawaii a couple days ago. I changed plans last minute. Supposed to go to Virginia to see my family out there with my girls, but they were already in Hawaii before with their mom. And after going through everything I'm going through with Julie, I felt for me I needed to be in a healing place like Hawaii versus Virginia, just because that's where I went after my divorce. We lived there for a whole year actually. So going to Hawaii for me, I knew would be very healing, still in a lot of pain. And I feel like this is actually harder than my divorce because my divorce took years of just slowly making the decision for it to happen. So it took me, it gave me more time to prepare for the inevitable of becoming divorced versus like, boom, with Julie and I, it was like all of a sudden. And I think that's what makes it so much harder. Plus, I feel like I'm way more emotionally aware this time versus last time. I felt like I just numbed myself naturally, just kind of just numbing any emotions. So I feel like this time around I'm more self-aware and I have that. I feel all the feels is what I'm trying to say. Like I feel the emotions so much more. I feel the highs way more and I feel the lows way more. Versus back in the day, it kind of was just even keeled. So that's why I feel like this is way harder than my divorce. It feels like a death. Like it's really, really hard. I feel very sad and depressed and lonely a lot, actually. And so I know there's a lot of work to do and a lot of healing that has to take place. And I felt like going to Hawaii was a very healing place because I got to spend time with my daughters, my brothers, spend time on the beach, just getting some vitamin D, some sunlight. And I feel like that was very helpful for me. Ate a lot of good food too. Ended up gaining 5.6 pounds while I was out there in Hawaii. And I had actually lost a pound the week before because of all the stress that I was going through with the breakup. And when I get stressed out like that, I kind of check out and don't have an appetite really. So going to Hawaii I was able to, have more of an appetite, eat a lot of the delicious food out there, and ended up gaining 5.6 pounds. So it was good in that sense. It was also good in that, it was healing for me. I'm not healed magically right now. I'm still in a lot of pain. Still confused about a lot of things. Still unsure about the future. Really have to figure some things out. I spent the past 5 or 6 years since my divorce with Lynn. I feel like I did a really good job of discovering who I was, how I showed up in the world. And who I've become. I'm really proud of myself. But now going through this with Julie and, there's a lot of heartache and misunderstanding and like, I wish it was this way and I wish this happened and this didn't happen. I wish all these things. And it's hard. It's like, man, life's, give me another opportunity saying like, okay, you feel like you got things figured out, but you don't. It's like, it's very humbling. So, here we are, post Thanksgiving. I don't have my daughters this week. They went back to their moms yesterday. So I know it's going to be a very lonely week. So I'm trying to structure my days around, okay, what can I do business wise? What can I do personally to get things done around the house, get things done with my work, and just, in a way, trying to find good, healthy distractions. Obviously, food and alcohol are a distraction for sure. But that's part of my journey, and I know that come January I won't be able to have those numbing mechanisms or distractions, whatever you want to call them. So, anyways, tomorrow is going to be a really hard day as well because Julie and I have to make a video explaining like where we're at in our relationship because obviously there's people noticing on social media. I went to Hawaii by myself without her. She stayed back. We're not together in our social media posts, Insta stories, things like that. And people are starting to question. So we need to make a video to talk to people about what we're going through. And I personally don't want to tell people that I'm broken up because I don't like the attention that brings. I kind of just don't want people to know, but because of my brand, because of my social media presence, it makes sense, because then otherwise that's how rumors get started, and people are questioning like, oh, where's Julie? Where's Drew? Like, why aren't they together? Why is Julie over here? And what's happening? Like, so it's just the world we live in nowadays. So we have to make a video tomorrow explaining stuff. We're not going to go into great detail, but we'll just kind of keep it general. And my hope is that we can do it in a loving, kind way, so that we, can be, nice to each other, and people can see that and see that we're not enemies, and that people don't need to pick sides or those kinds of things. So my hope is that tonight you can come up with some inspired words of what I want to say to my audience. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll keep you guys posted.